Welcome back, folks. Today I want to talk about a new Canon vintage digital camera, full frame camera that could be announced in April. There are some rumors pointing out that there's a chance that this camera could be coming in April, so not at the CP Plus show that we kick off in late February. And I have gathered some information about this camera that is still work in progress, so not 100% confirmed, but I hope that after this video some sources will confirm or deny some of the specs I shared. Those specs are going around the web for quite some months, but I now summed it up and I can make you a clear list of what we are likely to get in April if this camera will indeed be announced. Before we kick off, the user reminder to like this video to help me YouTube algorithm, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button to not miss out the upcoming rumors. We are getting close to the 50th anniversary of the Canon AE-1 film camera. This is a quite iconic and good looking camera that I truly do like, and the camera will have the 50-year anniversary in April, and some rumors are pointing out that there's a chance that this camera will get a digital pendant in April. I'm not really sure, but I'm now going to give you all the specs that are circulating on the web through all the Canon rumor websites and so forth. And then you give me your opinion if you like this camera, and hopefully in the weeks after I can confirm through trusted sources if indeed we are close to the real deal or not. Let's kick off with the facts. Canon managers already told many times in various interviews that they're considering making a vintage model, so I think it's likely to be happening this year. The chances are really great. And other than that, we don't have 100% confirmed info, but there are rumors saying that the Canon AE-1 digital version is coming in April using a 32.5 megapixel sensor that we already know from the Canon R6 III and the C50 and so forth. And I think this makes sense because this is an excellent sensor from a photo quality point of view. Obviously, that new Canon vintage camera would have as focus the photo experience, so street photography and so forth. It's less about video, so if you're a video shooter and you're focused on getting a camera with excellent video performance, this is not the camera you want to buy. This is more a competitor of the Nikon ZF and also of the Sony a7C kind of vintage models, and Canon doesn't offer such a model yet, so I think they anyway we have to make it, even if those rumors might not be correct. I think that vintage camera is definitely coming, possibly in 2026, at latest early 2027. Now, when it comes to the spec, of course, I expected to use this sensor. So with the new digic processor, AF, autofocus performance, we know of the R6 Mark III. So from a technical point of view, there will be no breaking news or something new. Probably the resolution of the AVF will also be around 3.67 million dot, maybe have an articulating screen, but this camera is not about having the latest specs. The sensor is okay, the autofocus performance will be very okay. This is more about the design, okay? And here, I don't know how many clues Canon will take from the older AE-1. I tried to make an AI-generated image of a new version. You can see here where you see the camera with the 50mm R lens mounted on it. And but I really don't know what clues Canon will take from the older film camera era. Don't think it will have an advanced level like, for example, the Fujifilm X-Half has. It looks great, but it's not really useful. But for sure, the tactile experience will be top-notch. So it will feel solid, heavy, metal. The buttons will have plenty. There will be plenty of buttons for manual control, and will have a solid feel, like you have, for example, a Nikon ZF. That's something we will really see on a vintage camera from Canon. So I think it will look close in the AE-1, but have some key differences. Probably not the advanced lever mechanism. And what's really interesting is that it's rumored that Canon will also announce two classic edition lenses along this camera, a 35mm and a 50mm 1.8 lens, with a design that do match this camera. You can see an AI-generated version of those lenses here, and I think obviously this makes a ton of sense. If you have a camera that focus on design, you cannot have lenses that look plasticky or different on this camera. 35, 50mm 1.8 classic edition lenses, I think would make a ton of sense, and I also think the rumor is likely to be true. And so that's all the info we have so far. There is some rumor about the pricing being close to the Nikon ZF pricing, so around $2,000. Makes a ton of sense. And I hope that in the next weeks I will get a confirmation if indeed in 2 months from now we are getting this model or not. If you have more information about this camera, you can contact me using this email address and contact form. Even if you have rumors about other manufacturers, you can always use this contact form, this email address to contact me. But I'm really happy to see Canon probably announce a new vintage camera with those specs, and let's see about the design. But I think it's needed. Canon has such a long history and legacy of cool designs. It's nice to have a modern version with digital sensor in it. Now, when it comes to other Canon cameras, I expect the Canon R7 39 megapixel aps-c camera to likely be announced at the CP Plus show. So those are the rumors that are circulating around the web. Still not sure about it, but this could be the first camera announced by Canon. Then maybe that vintage model in April, and hopefully, but this is still wide guess, a new high-resolution, high-end camera to match the Sony A1 II and the Nikon Z9. By the way, the Nikon Z9 II will be announced in late 2026, so hopefully Canon will also do this camera. So those are the 3 cameras rumored to be announced in 2026. I don't know if there will be something else as of yet. Me personally, I'm more interested in that vintage model because I love cameras that have a great design. I think it invites you to use them more, but hopefully trusted sources will tell me more soon. So subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button to not miss any of the upcoming rumors that I will share on this channel. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this Canon AE-1 camera that could be coming in April. If you think the specs are okay, what you would love to see from a design point of view, if you are considering to buy such a camera, or if you don't care about those older design cameras, you prefer to have the latest tech and more modern design. But I'm probably old enough to appreciate those older design film cameras. I did own also a Canon 35mm film camera when I was doing my first documentaries in South America. I had it, then it was stolen. So that's the less good news, but I would love to get such a Canon vintage camera, okay? But yeah, I hope also Sony, by the way, will do a Minolta 35mm camera. But man, I know I'm an old guy and probably you don't care about those vintage models. But anyway, I think I will see you soon with more rumors, not only about Canon, but Nikon, Fujifilm, Sony and other manufacturers. And there will be plenty of cameras and lenses also this year, with some surprise also, probably some unexpected models are also coming, but about that more in the future videos. See you very soon.